everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new, welcome. My name is Mandy and Jane Iredale has a new product. If you are new to my channel, Jane Iredale is one of my very favorite makeup brands and has been for years and years and years and years. I have so many videos if you want to search my channel on them, and I don't get PR from them anymore. However, Harbin House was very generous and sent me the entire line of the brand new Color Luxe liquid blushes. So I wanted to jump on and do a quick video. I'm gonna swatch them for you. I'm gonna tell you what they are, and I'm going to choose a color to demo for you today. And then I think tomorrow I'll film using another color, like on the other end of the spectrum, and I'll insert it in this video as well. So you can get at least two different ideas of how they look on the cheeks. These are brand new to the Jane Iredale collection. They do have cream blushes in the form of their sticks, but they have not yet had a liquid blush. And I feel like liquid blush is having a moment and has been for probably the past year. So it's not a bad launch from them at all. There are 7 shades in this collection, and I'm gonna go ahead and insert swatches of them in natural light and go over the colors quickly. The first one is called Wild Child, which is a vivid coral pink, but to me it looks more coral. Then there is Bombshell, a vivid pink red. Dancing Queen, a soft light purple with subtle shimmer. Sugar Magnolia, a muted cool pink. Heartbreaker, a warm rosy pink. Sweet Jane, a medium mauve. And Cinnamon Girl, a soft bronze terracotta. So definitely a good range of colors for all kinds of skin tones. I don't necessarily agree with all of the descriptions. For instance, Heartbreaker says warm rosy pink. I find it to be more cool, but it gives you an idea, and at least the swatches help you see what they actually look like. These retail for $34, and I always have a 20% off coupon with Harbin House, and they've changed it to where if you use my link, the coupon is automatically applied to your cart at checkout. I can't decide what color I want to wear today because I used warmer tones on my eyes, but then I have a pink gloss on. So I could really do either or, but when I first swatched Wild Child, I was like, maybe this will be it. Now, I have done clearly all of my other makeup. So I have powder on, I have the Fit Glow in my T-zone, I have the Jane Iredale foundation powder everywhere else. And typically when Jane formulates products, cream or liquid, it is meant to be placed over all of their foundations, including their powder foundation. So I'm gonna see if that's actually true. It does come in kind of little squatty packaging, and it does have a doe foot applicator. Now, the how to use on the website says to dot 2 dots where you normally put blush and blend it out from there. You can use your fingers, you can use a brush, and there is on the Jane Iredale site some tips that say to set your powders down with your hydration spray before applying the liquid blush, or apply the blush before foundation for a lit from within look, which I haven't clearly tried yet, but I will. So this is meant to go over the powder. Jane has a cheek brush that you can definitely use this with. I'm gonna use my Angie Hot and Flashy A507 because this is the one I choose to use with basically all of my cream and liquid blushes. So tomorrow I'll dot it on. So in the little clip I put on, you'll see me dot it on, but today I'm gonna do it like I do almost all other blushes and put it onto my hand and really work it into the brush. So this is Wild Child, definitely more coral than coral pink like the description said. And these are a very thick liquid blush. So I'm thinking of like the Rare Beauty liquid blushes. Those are thinner in consistency than these are. So I don't know how much I'm gonna need. I'm just gonna really work that into my brush and build it up because it does say they are buildable. So I wanna see if this gets me any color. It's there, but it's subtle. And I do feel like I know I used everything that I put on my hand, so. But it is building up very nicely. And it does have some luminosity to it. I do think I saw in the ingredients where it has mica, but it's not like a shimmery luminosity. It's more just like that's what you get when you use a liquid blush because of the formula. I actually really like that. I mean, I'm not surprised. There's very few Jane things that I don't like, but the ease in which that just blended out over the powder, I'll do like a close-up so you can see it did not disturb anything underneath. I did have Allure, the eyeshadow, on as a highlight, but that's not what's coming out right here. That's not the luminosity you see right there. That's the blush. That's pretty, y'all. That's real pretty. So I'm not only gonna insert right now tomorrow's application of the blush and show you how it looks when I just dot it on and then blend it out. But I'll also let you know in that clip how this wore throughout the day, because that matters too. Liquid and creams can tend to wear off sooner than powders. However, I have found that liquids wear a little bit longer than creams. So I will test that out today and I'll let you know right now. Okay, day 2. Today I'm gonna use a pink one. This is Heartbreaker. This is the one that they said was like a warm pink. I felt like it looked more of a cool pink when I swatched it, but we'll see how it translates on the skin. I'm using a different powder today. I used the Lawless instead of the Jane Iredale foundation powder. So we'll see how it works on top of that. And I don't have a highlight on yet because I wanna see the effect that these give on their own, or I want you to see that. So I did say today, I'm gonna dot it on my face. A lot of product comes out on the doe foot, so I'm gonna wipe some of it off. Start with 2 dots because that's what the instructions say on the website. I'm gonna need more than that. I can kind of see it, but not as much. So I'm gonna put it back on my hand like yesterday and really work it in the brush. I think that's just my preferred way of doing it. Now I can see it. And I'm sticking with it, still looks more cool toned than warm toned to me. Definitely don't need a highlighter. I'm not gonna put one on today. I think this is sufficiently doing the job of both blush and highlight. It feels a little bit tacky when you first apply it, but that goes away. It almost kind of sets down, because yesterday, after a little bit, it did not feel tacky at all. Because remember, I'm putting this over powder. I'm not setting it with powder. I like this color a lot. I mean, I think we all know I really enjoy a pink blush, but there was something real special about Wild Child yesterday. But I will go ahead and say, I adore how these look on the skin. Yesterday when I was wearing this, every time I would pass by a mirror, I'm like, oh my goodness, this looks so pretty on the skin. It just looks like skin. This is something you could wear even if you don't wear foundation. If you're like a tinted SPF and just want to put some color on your face, I think this would look amazing. Again, you clearly don't need a highlight with it. And I can see myself using these every single day from here on out for a very long time. I can't wait to try all the colors. But honestly, they work so well over powder, which is so nice because I can't say that for all liquid blushes, especially. And they just look like skin. I mean, it's just... Good job, Jane Iredale. Good job. I'm not saying this because I love Jane Iredale. I'm saying it because it is a quality, stellar product. The longevity was great. I do want to say that real quick. I feel like by the time I washed my face last night around 8 p.m., I had had my makeup on for 10 hours and I still saw pigment. Nothing was patching off. Nothing had faded. So very good longevity on these as well. A+++. That's it. Quick little video on how I apply these, what I think of them, which I just told you in that last clip, and some swatches. So I will have them linked down below. I always link my Jane de Harbin House because I love supporting small businesses. I love Courtney, and I feel like they always get the new stuff first. So check that link out. Let me know if you plan on partaking in any of these and what your favorite color was. Thank y'all so much for watching. I will see you in my next video, and I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day.